Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and I hope you like our lovely program we have for everybody with tarot. And if you are my regulars, welcome you guys. Love and light. I'm very excited to have time to do extra videos for you guys. I thought I was only going to be able to do like 1 or 2 this week, but I was like, I just started handing out the cards and I didn't even have a topic in mind, and then it sort of came to me. How can I manifest my perfect love and clear all blockages? I just felt like as I was putting the cards down, I was asking my guides, listen, it's getting a little later in the evening. Can I have some help here? I have all the camera equipment set up. I'd really like to get these guys another video because it's a fun season. Everything's sparkly, shiny, happy, and everybody's raring to go and know things and learn things and fall in love and move forward and excel in what all the things they're doing. I feel like it's just a really magical time. I mean, seriously, look around you. Notice every detail. Don't you find all these like hidden messages that are everywhere? There's parts of me I'm seeing with such clarity now, and I realize I no longer have any blockages. That's why I wanted to share this. I don't have any blockages when I'm my best authentic self and I'm channeling. Like I probably in my prior read about what are your guides and angels trying to tell you, it was probably my best read I ever had. My ears were on fire and burning, and I was like so galvanized and hyped up, and I described it as like swallowing pop rocks and having them like popping around my heart. It was very electric. I was just channeling. I was so happy. The energy was so good for you guys. So I'm like, you know what, just take the disc out. Let's do another one for these guys because I feel like my angels and guides are all around me. Their presence is very heavy. I feel like I could just, you know, warm my hands on my heart that's like an inner fire right now. It's just burning away all the hardships, and I have no pain or worries or anything. I feel really free and light, and I feel like you guys are stepping into that because fire is passion. It's just dancing around. It's inviting us to come join in and help each other and reach out. And we're not going to have any limiting stories from our parents, our old teachers or anything. We're just breaking through all those boundaries. So we're going to see how we can manifest our best love, how each of you are going to do that and clear blockages. And we've got 4 choices here today. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a yellow topaz ring for number 1. We have a bright blue topaz for number 2. I love the color of this stone. Isn't that amazing? I'm like, my finger won't turn that way. There we go. I'm like, am I special needs right now? Yes. And then we have a lovely pearl and silver with fire opals for number 3. It's one of my favorite rings. I wear all the time. And turquoise with lovely like Aztec etching on the side for number 4. So again, how can I manifest my best love and clear blockages? Let's see what's gonna happen for number 1. Let's do this. Woo! See what our first message is. Our first message is the Princess of Summer. Gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So this group, I feel like you might already have some male or female friendships that are already developed. You are friends and you might be taking it to the next level. I feel like the easiest way to clear a blockage is to not have any self-doubts or try to let your ego play in this game, because what happens is when we let any ego come in, guess what it tells us every single time? We're not good enough, strong enough, fast enough, pretty enough, blah, 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 smart enough, all those things. You know what I mean? It's not the invitation we want in the life we want to join. So we're going to keep ego out. That's how we're going to manifest these friendships. We're not going down the road too far. We're taking it temporary, 1 day at a time, 24-hour blocks, just to have the experience and see how we feel with this person, right? We're not trying to score a wedding here on the first date. We are just being chill, right? We're sitting with it. We're sitting with the experience and being with this person and the energy of it. So our next card is Dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. And this is is what's going to clear a lot of your blocks, okay? There's always a truth to something. When we slow down and listen, we know right away what that truth is, right? We know whether we're working in our true north compass, whether we're being authentic, integrity driven, we're working from love, or if we're working for fear, self-preservation, all those things. When we really stop and take a close look, those answers are ours, right? So when we say, okay, what's in the collective's best interest? Would me and this person make a good match? And how would we thrive and live together and treat one another, and look for all those things? Set strong boundaries. I'm hearing set strong boundaries. See how it feels. People that are loving and caring and not manipulative welcome boundaries. They really, really do. It's one of those things. Truth is always going to set you free. If you never lie, you never have to look over your shoulder or second guess anything you've done either. Just checking that I'm wearing a microphone, because I have gone and done a whole show without a microphone. So, oh my gosh. So this is your tarot portion. Insane. You have the Strength and the Lovers. So your energy is with you right now to welcome in this new love. And I feel that there is a new fresh bond forming with either an already developed friendship, because you're clearing those blockages. You're not coming from a place of fear, worry, concern, or ego. You're just coming from fresh, insightful, natural, integrity-driven love, and it knocks those barriers right down. When we are ourselves and we are in a truly loving, giving, high vibration, these things are just ushered into us because they manifest themselves. We know our intentions. When our intentions are good, wow, the universe jumps right in and goes, oh my God, Stacy, Karen, these girls, they're ready for their love. Let's get this, let's usher it in. You set the intention, you set it in the right way, and you're on the right frequency, and you're now in receivership mode. So this is your card 2. This is your woohoo affirmator card. Good for you. It seems as if you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It may be a small bubble bath, or as big as a trip, or maybe a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. So this is all about you're going to go into these new friendships with strength, because you're going to be your natural God-given self. You're not putting on airs. You're not trying to people please. You're not saying yes when you mean no. You have those boundaries in place. You're garnering respect and earning it because you're letting people know you value your time. You're a leader, you know, you lead yourself. You're only influenced by yourself. Nobody's going to put you in a bad mood or make you feel less than or bad. Nobody can do that except for you, right? And you're not giving anybody permission to do it because you're going on, you're looking for your love, and it's coming your way. And it's being ushered in. You clear those blockages by being strong and not saying yes to something less. You know what I mean? So this is who's helping you right now, is the web weaver. Synchronicities, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. This is what's coming into play right now, and that is also clearing the blockages and ushering in this love. Is when you see things as abundant and always there and always available, they are. It is. You're not coming from a place of scarcity or lack. You're coming from, this is available to me at any time. And when you think that way, it comes into being. The web weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on many. Every action, every thought, every word, every deed is woven into the web of creation. When the web weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like-minded intention and lets you know you are not alone in your endeavors. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. That's wonderful. So if the question is about a relationship, the web weaver gives you assurance that a meaningful coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. You'll see signs everywhere. You start to see synchronistic numbers, 11, 11, 222, all these things. You'll be thinking of a color. You'll see a billboard in that exact same color. An animal, you'll start to see that animal commercials. It's all this connectivity that will hit in these patterns you'll see play out in your life. And it's all due to the web, okay? It's all just weaving these lovely synchronistic events for you. And it's really beautiful. I love, love, love that. Because we all need those. Sometimes, you know, we get a little low on hope. And here's your last notification, and she is the butterfly maiden. She's about transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Absolutely. That's clearing your blockages because you're not in a stagnant place. You're not doing the same old, same old. You are expanding. You are learning new things and doing things in a different, better way. And it's raising your frequency, and it's allowing for more growth, more people, more expansion in your life. So that's amazing. That's you guys. Woo! If you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need to, and also the notification bell so you know when all the new videos are up. If you press the link of the little gray arrow on the bottom of the screen, all my links will come up for private reads, my Patreon page, my Etsy store. Absolutely anything you could want is down there. Yeah, yeah. Next, ooh, look at this. I love this ring so much. It is so bright and gorgeous. So let's see what's going on for you guys. You have the whale spirit, trust in the great mystery. Absolutely. I love this. Colette wrote a beautiful thing on this too, saying, you know, how whales are some of the most ancient energy there is. They've been around for since the time of the dinosaurs, and they're surrounded by water and that frequency and that energy and how they communicate. And just believe in it and trust in it, that the energies are going to start to work for you and clear those blockages and bring in that love that you have already divined for you. It is already manifesting. All you have to do is release it and let your guides usher it to you. And by trusting in that, that releases any of the blockages that were there in place. Because when you put a mistrust and a time stamp on it and hurry and where is it, that is lack, that is panic, that is desperation. You don't want that at all. Be like anything that's swimming in water, free. It just flows, right? How light you are in water. Let your spirit be trusting and know that's going to arrive for you. And this is going to be your tarot portion of, look at this, Emperor and the Fool, which is beautiful. That's what you're approaching. This lovely, light-hearted. The Fool is not to be misunderstood like being foolish. That's not what it is if you're a first-time watcher. The Fool is about protecting, but by knowing you're protected by the universe. You are divinely protected. In most cases, you see the person on the edge of a cliff with an animal that is by its side. It's knowing that you have a spirit animal. You have guides that aren't going to let you fall. They have your back because you're traveling light, and your spirit and all your chakras and your chi are open and flowing and ready for new experiences. And they love that because that boldness, again, has beauty and magic in it. And you're flowing with the energy of the world and expanding and learning, and you're trusting. And that brings in the Emperor, your true love, your guided divine love force that's coming into these karmic love matches, which can be, you know, people say the karmic love matches can be difficult. Everything's on its own scale. If we don't make things difficult, it's not. Our soul companions aren't, our twins aren't. If we just go with the flow and we don't have to have the last word, or we're not concerned about tomorrow, but we're just living for the experience, it's very easy. It's a flow. And next you have the Strength card as well, which says, you're hereby declared as a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. That's funny, yeah. That will be your Emperor. I feel right now that you're recognizing where your barriers used to be. And that was obviously an impatience. And where are they? Where are they? When we start calling out the who, what, when, where, whys, and we try to delegate and we try to navigate instead of leaving it up to our guides and our angels and the light beings that know better and are perfect at directing the symphony to us, then it just flows to us, right? You ever watch a strong leader in a film or in real life? They have moments of quiet strength where they're just trusting. They're not consistently yelling. They don't need to hear their own voice all the time. They know they have to quiet themselves so they can listen to the voices of the higher ups. And this is what's being ushered in. You have the King of Spring. This is beautiful, innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, and unexpected support to your cause. So I feel like some of you are trying to raise money, garner money, save money, and you're going to receive money as you have let go and let spirit come in, and you realize the potential of spirit and your manifestation by setting the intention and releasing it. It's now coming to you. These are seeds you have planted a time ago, and you're now having your belief system in the right place. You've removed those blockages by just knowing you don't have to do everything. You're not the person to always have to answer everything, that your guides have this potential and they're helping you. And to just get ready, because it's all coming for you. I just want to make sure that you have, I feel like it's focusing on the one on the end, and I want you to be able to, yeah, be able to see that clearly, because these cards are so beautiful. I'm just seeing if it focuses a little bit better. Yeah, I love these cards so much. Yeah, and this person, funnily enough, that is you, but I feel like you do have a theatrical person coming towards you. They are a singer or an actor, and they have or a musician, and they're very theatrical, and they have a certain kind of flourish about them, and it's very wonderful. I like that a lot. So yeah, get ready for that, you guys. Amazing. So you also, for your last thing, is the Wise Woman of Wonderland. It's about integrity and compromise. And I always feel like I had this one before too, and I feel like when we don't have to have the last word or be right, and we just choose to be kind and you know, do the right thing and be upstanding and be a good friend, be a good companion, that good things just come to us because there's no ego involved, and we're not trying to compete, we're not trying to win, not any of those things. We're just trying to be. We're simply trying to live a purpose that's loving and caring, and when we do that, amazing things happen. So let's see what this card has to say. Okay. So the Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears, it signals a time that honesty is paying off. You're going to yield great dividends, much more than you'd expect. You're going to be thankful you remain faithful and loyal to your path. Absolutely, that is your goal. That is what you're seeking, to be an honest, upright person who does what they say they're going to do, treats others well, tells the truth, stays on the path, expects the love they're due, speaks from a place that helps everyone, is not self-promoting, but is for the collective good and the health and safety of others as well, right? And that's going to bring you great dividends and some great wealth too. I mean, you guys have some money coming to you. You're removing those blocks. It's very easy. You just say, I don't accept this anymore. I am not going to accept lower vibrations or behaviors, and I welcome people, places, and things that lift me and elevate me. So that's you guys. Amazing. So if you're new, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come up. If you press the little gray arrow in the bottom right, that'll lead you to all my links, to my Instantgo, to my private read listings, my Etsy store, the Patreon page. Go check that out. It's beautiful. I want to thank all you guys from the bottom of my heart that have joined up. Your help is helping support the channel, and it's beautiful, and I can't thank you guys enough. Wonderful, you guys. Really great energy. So now we're on to number 3, which is awesome. That's this one right here, the pearl ring. So let's see what's going on for you guys. What energies and things are out there? Let's get your animal card. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Absolutely. If you're feeling good about yourself and strong, share that strength with others. We all have the ebb and flow of energy and love, right? And I believe you're going to be able to draw love to you and remove blockages by being the backbone and the strength for people when they don't have it available, and then they in turn will do that for you. It's all about reciprocity. When we're strong and we're giving, and whether it's money, whether it's information that we know that we can help other people, if it's a ride to work, all those things, be of that giving spirit, and I'll tell you what, those blockages fall away, because your vibration and frequency go way, way up when you're in a giving mode. It's a lovely place to be. Let's see look at that. Yeah, and you are. Look at that Queen of Wands. She is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, and Aries, or Leo. She is the person, and that's funny, the Lion too. I feel like the Leo is a great deal of you guys, and because of this good energy, you have a new start, a 1, Pentacles, Ace, money. This is a gift from the universe, a windfall, a lovely substantial fund of money that is coming your way because you are fired up, you are geared, you are generous, you're generous of spirit, and guess what? What goes around comes around. You attract what you give. Like attracts like. It's like, this is very quantum leap into bigger things for a lot of you too, where you think you might get $5,000, you're going to get $500,000. It's that kind of quantum leap, because the energy right now is palpable and it's giving sense right now. It's showing the people that are on the right path are deserving now, and they're deserving big. And I feel like there is a separation right now of people that are just not awake and people that are awake, and we're going entirely different directions. The people that aren't awake are just going for monetary gains, and it's going to move away from them because they're grasping and desperate. And people that are all loving and fulfilled in their heart and helping others are getting windfalls of money, so then they can turn around and share that and grow that and manifest more for others that are deserving. There's a change in the wind coming where the deserving are getting exactly what they set their intentions for years ago, but now it's coming in. And you've been waiting and you've been patient. And look at this. Yes, you get to be that because of the way you are right now. The Queen of Autumn. She's about generous, gracious, practical things. You're being practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Wow, you're meeting someone who can help your dreams come true as well. Yeah, this person is reaping what they sow for sure. You have set an intention a while ago that you wanted to have success and you like nice things, but guess what? You are willing to share, and you are a loving, purposeful person. And because you're a loving, purposeful person and you've shared and you have generosity of heart, and you have been this Queen of Wands. Look, you're double queens here. This is amazing. 2 queens hitting the ground. I love queens. Queens! And look, they got crowns. They got this crown. Look at my new crown, you guys. Is this thing not the sickest? I put it in my Etsy store. I love it so much. I wore one video for you and then I post it because I want to share this stuff with you because they're so fun to wear. And this one fits better than any of them because it's the tiara style. So it sits right on the crown and hugs your head lovely, and you can adjust it to things and it looks ridiculous. It looks like the House of Hanover. It's so beautiful. And this is you right now. You're resplendent in all your glory, and you're able to give with this money that you're receiving. You're going to be able to buy that plane ticket for that person who can't make it home for Christmas. You're able to get that single mother a bunch of groceries. You're able to do things that are glorious and magnanimous and giving, and you're not doing it for the sake that you'll be noticed doing it. You're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Like I always said too, if you have to call attention to what you're doing, it's not gracious behavior. It should always be done on the quiet, you know, not like the housewives that are like, I gave $20,000 to that charity. Nobody should ever know where the money comes from or the gifts come from unless you're just handing it over to them. You know what I mean? Always gracious. It comes back to, I'm serious, if I tip a waiter $20 for like lunch, that money is returned to me usually within 2 hours through my PayPal or one of my revenue streams, my jewelry, whatever. I always know that there is always abundance around me and revenue to share, and you're going to feel that. So you also have the spontaneity card that says, do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock a new dimension in space, time, and after hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind the karaoke singer's mullet. Yes, this group, you're knocking down boundaries of where you think, oh, I can't possibly go to a smoky jazz club. I can't possibly hop on a plane and go to Mexico. I can't do this and that. You're just going to say, yes, I can. Why can't I? If everybody else is doing this every moment of every hour of every day, why isn't that possible for me? That's how your love is going to be ushered in, and how your graciousness and your natural beauty and all that, of course, is always going to be a magnet towards that. But now just your joyful exuberance to experience things are also doing that. And look what, this is the third queen in your thing. Whoever this group is, get out. You are the river queen. This is crazy. Flow, letting go, and natural movement. That is the biggest thing. This is why your blocks are falling away and you're going to have all these suitors and beauty coming your way. Because, look at this triple queens. I'm going to have a stroke. I have to put this on my Instagram because I'm already stressing out. Oh my God. Yes, you guys. Yeah, you're going with the flow of your life and you're just there for the beautiful experiences, and you're not trying to force anything. You're not trying to be anything you're not. You're simply in your beautiful feminine receptive energy. You know what I mean? The yin, when you're in that lovely feminine receptive energy, you only have to sit back and receive, and that's what a queen does, right? She receives her visitors, she receives her jewels, she receives her animals, she receives her accolades, right? You're in a receptive, beautiful, feminine, energetic mode. Lovely, you guys. This is beautiful. So just let the games begin. Just sit back, because you're triple queening it up here. I can't even breathe. Please comment if this is you guys, because you have some amazing things coming. I'm like, woo! I'm excited. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe, triple queens. Woohoo! Woo! Melanie's got competition in the Queen department. I better watch out. Better grab my chair and run for the hills. Amazing, you guys. Yeah. All my links are down below. If you're new, if you need a private read or Instantgo, you want to check out my Patreon page, donate, whatever you feel like doing, whatever moment grabs you, all my links are right there. Welcome, welcome. I'm happy if you're a newbie to say hello. This group, you're on fire, queens. Woo! Look at that. That's insane. I'm going to post this. You guys come see me on Instagram. I'm going to post this and talk about this group. I'm going to be like, everybody better watch out for the triple queens because it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Now, group number 4. You just missed out on being group number 3, so you should be sad. Go back and watch number 3. You can claim that for you too. So Turquoise, let's see what's going on for you. I'm just kidding. They just had 3 queens, though. It was ridiculous, and it was insane, and it's crazy. So let's see what's going on for you. How are you going to manifest your love and clear some of your blockages? Very easy. Elephant Spirit says, learn from the past. No longer accept what was unacceptable. Never accept less. Never accept crumbs. Never say yes when you mean no. If somebody does not just rock your world upside down and backwards, no thank you, I'm good. I'm going to go weave a basket tonight. I'm happy to do that. I'll see you next week. Yes, do not settle. That's what you're going to learn from the past. You're not going to say yes. You're not going to sit through a dinner with somebody who is lame, bigoted, prejudicial, anything like that. You don't have to stand for anything. It's your time. It's your frequency that you're raising. If you look at this with the star and the wheel, hell yeah, your perspective is way up here now. And the star is the cosmic and divine gift to you saying, these are blessings we're bestowing on you. We're removing any blockages that have screwed you over in the past due to your ego telling you need more, bigger, better, everything, right? The ego always wants more. The ego never shuts up. The ego never lets us rest, so we have to dismiss it. My life is a dream since I decided to not listen to one iota that says you're too skinny, you're too hyper, you're too this, you're too that. I go, shut up. You need to leave. Guess what? I listen to my soul now. My soul never says things like that to me. My soul says, you're beautiful, giving, and loving, and you rock, and you're like SpongeBob in human form, and I am, and you are too. And you're up here. You are on the top of the wheel. You have the bird's eye view. You know you are a beautiful light being that is giving, and you're releasing people, places, and things that do not hold you in your highest, beautiful, most glorious place that you should be. And you're going to start to beam, and your aura is going to start to grow, and you're going to start to emanate this beautiful, resounding love vibration that's going to be hugely attractive to people. Here's why too. You're in heavy, heavy manifestation mode. You planted seeds a ways back and now they're manifesting like gangbusters. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You're holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just in a very practical sense, the more people you speak about with your desires, the more folks there are to know what you want and might also have the means to help you. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. Don't use that word if you don't want to. It doesn't have to be manifestation. It can be anything. It can be dream weaving. It can be journaling. It can be setting out intentions. It can be pulling life forces towards you. It can be repairing karmic past misdeeds. Anything that you call it, it can be. You just have the magic formula right here. I mean, you have the elixir of life where all these things can come in because you're looking back and going, guess what? I don't want to go back and live with any kind of guilt, shame, remorse, anything that was in the past. The past is done. The future is not here. I live in 24 hours. I'm completely observing every little detail around me, every sight, sound, smell, touch, taste, every single thing. I am going to enjoy the hell out of everything around me, the people, the loving vibes, the music, the food, everything. I am in this to feel this and experience it. And look at this, another star. You have double stars. The last group had 3 queens in it. It was crazy. I'm like losing my mind. I knew I had to do this read. I was tired before, and then I started reading and I was like channeling and I was super hyper and happy, and right now my ears are ringing. I feel like I'm super high. I'm just like bazoingers because I knew the energy was there and the answers were there for you guys. And I didn't have a title. I didn't have any idea what the next read was going to be, and as soon as I put the cards down, I was like, it's about removing blockages and pulling love to you. That's what it is. And I'm like channeling like crazy, and it's wonderful. So this star card says, look to the future with hope and optimism. the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. You guys, if this group had financial issues, they're going to clear the decks with them. You're going to have windfalls of money. You're going to have inheritances. Some of you are going to win lotto. Some of you just have money coming in for Christmas you didn't know. You're going to sell stuff you don't need. Things are going to take care of themselves because you have restored faith in your guides and angels to help you when you call on them. It removes those blocks. When you don't have fear, you don't have all this crazy anticipatory anxiety of not being able to cover bills, which block everything when you have fear involved or a lack mentality. You know that, right? So when you say it's coming to me, it's already here. I have all the money I need. I have all the love I need. I have everything. I have my angels and guides. They always bring it to me. They always have my back. Guess what? They do, and they will. And it's super magical. Look at this double stars. I've never had 2 stars come up at once. I've never ever had 3 queens come up before. It's crazy. I chose from a few decks and they just keep coming. These messages are strong and they're meant for you right now, you guys. I was literally going to come back and have a nap and I'm like, well, I'll do my first read and see what's going on, and my energy went up, 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 up. And seriously, I feel like I could run a marathon right now. And right now, this is your guiding light right now, the Lady of Lightning. Now this says surprises sometimes shock, total paradigm shift right now. Let's see what this says in the book. I've never pulled this card, but I feel like since you have double stars, you could just like jettison into outer space and just become an angel yourself right now. You know what I mean? It's crazy. This happens to me a lot too when I watch Colette Baron read because I feel extraordinarily connected to her. She has very similar attributes to how I feel and how she reads things in all her books. They're words that I have said to myself before I read her books and I felt, but it's when you're channeling, you don't even know those words exist in those beautiful phrases until you're channeling them, and then they're just there. And funnily enough, if her things didn't exist, that's how my phrases and artwork come through. If this is the artwork, this artist that she chose is so phenomenal. And she is so prolific in how she delivers messages. And when I listen to her, I really can channel like at Mach speeds really clearly and wonderfully. So the Lady of Lightning says, as an ally, she brings powerful forces of change to your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments that culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and brings you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared. Change is imminent, and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. That's sort of like that quantum leap where you're like, old belief systems just fall away and you don't even feel like your old self because you realize that never worked for me in the past. Why the hell would I hang on to that idea or behavior? It's like trying to shove a 20-pound turkey into a 5-pound pan. It wouldn't work, right? You're expansive. You don't need the mini pan anymore. You need the gigantic one. Okay? Don't resist the changes, as this is a kind of lightning. It isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. And it is. You guys, Jesus Christ, look at these double stars. And this is basically saying you've opened a door. You've opened a portal of understanding, of light, of manifesting, of law of attraction, of love. You're just knocking down those barriers like dominoes because you are awake. When you might have just been simmering and had one eye open, you are awake. You know these forces exist. You know this energy is there to help you, and you're welcoming it. And guess what? It's coming through. Just walk through that door and it's here for you. So get ready for all the blessings coming your way. And don't be afraid. If this group, if all my links are down below, if you need a private read, this kind of thing, if these people start to experience this, they are the ones that get in touch with me very quick for private reads, because something very interesting happens. What happens is, you're elevated now and you're on a higher frequency. You'll get ringing in your ears. You'll see number after number. You'll think of something. That person will text you. You'll think of something. You'll see it on a billboard. Things will happen very synchronistically now that you are awake and your eyes are open and your heart chakra and your third eye is open. You will get all these things. But what also happens if you're not quite prepared and it's fast and furious like I feel it will be, you're not necessarily prepared for all your wishes to just come in, because what happens is the first thing is fear that you'll lose it. You ever like people that win the lotto lots of times are like, oh my God, now everybody's going to want everything from me, this and that, because your life is changing, right? So fear comes in. People are going to want my money. People are going to want my start, and people are going to want this and that. Nobody wants anything from you. Right when I said that, it was 13:33 on the clock of taping this. So that's another reminder to slow down and listen. Nobody wants anything. People don't go through the only way I can explain it is if you remain true to you, you won't be bothered one iota by other people's behaviors. You will be grounded and solid. You'll know who you are. Your compass is true north. You know you're listening to your guides, so you feel at peace. I mean, I have, in 2 months, my whole life has shifted and things have just been miraculous. I mean, business, health, spiritually, everything. I used to get headaches and all of these problems because I was around terrible people. And once I went into my true calling, I literally feel like I had 50 cups of coffee. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy, I'm energized, I'm so hopeful, I'm so energetic. I get to paint, I get to make my jewelry, I get to craft, I get to deal with tarot oracle cards, beautiful people every day, converse with them, help them, research, do everything I've ever wanted to do. It's my wildest dream. If anybody said you could change places with anybody, I would not change for a day with another person. I have the most wonderful, fulfilled, beautiful life I could have ever imagined, and that's happening to you shortly. So if you need some building blocks or anything, just contact me and I will help you out, and I'll walk you through it, and I'll do a read, and it lets you know sort of how to get those boundaries in place so you can protect yourself, your assets, who you are, and where you want to be. Sometimes it's necessary. I've had a lifetime to prepare slowly for what was coming to me, so I always knew and was grounded. And I'm lucky enough that I never really cared what anybody else thought other than how I treated them. You know what I mean? I always knew that I was true to my purpose, and I always cared for people and was coming from a place of integrity, so other people don't influence me. I influence myself, and that's what you need to learn to do, and you're doing. Nobody influences your mood or your behavior but you, and you're learning, wow, I should just be happy. That's my influence, and you are doing it. And Lady of Lightning is like Shazamo, whammo, and here you go. Amazing, you guys. I've got to go because I can't even breathe anymore. Woo! So if you guys are new, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and press the little notification bell. That'll let you know when the new videos are up. If you go to the little gray arrow in the bottom right of the video, all my links will come up for private reads, for Instantgo, for my Etsy store. It has all this stuff in it, everything that I make, all the power stones that help you, everything that's, you know, to aid us in the natural vibrations and our rhythms, everything. You guys, this is so amazing. And keep knowing this. I'm putting this on Instagram too. I'm putting the 3 queens on, but I'm definitely, look at the last group too. The River Queen, the Queen of Autumn, and the Queen of Wands. This read is no joke for every group that was in this. There's power, glory, insight, massive, massive law of attraction, manifestation, love, and blockages falling away everywhere. I wasn't going to do this read. All of a sudden, I just started grabbing cards, and I was like, what the hell? I don't have a title. A title comes out of my mouth, and I just went with it. And now I'm like, it's your turn. You just got to live this glorious moments. Remember, 24-hour blocks. Don't try to skip into tomorrow. Every little detail counts, and savor it. Gratitude, thanking everybody, calling our archangels to help us, sharing the bounty, sharing the wealth, being gracious, having a loving heart, okay? Having a loving heart. Always give people the benefit of the doubt, but also set your boundaries so you are happy, healthy, and safe as well. Go shine that star, man. You are twinkle, twinkle, little star. Man, oh man.